Yo, 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 what up, what up, what up? This is another Sunday night chop. This time I'm gonna do it in a view of a live. I'm on my StreamYard. I'm trying out some new things for the channel, but I want to go into some of the trends for 2022 as it is very important. People are trying to figure out which artwork they're gonna use, which method they're gonna use. So I'm gonna start a series called Sunday Night Chop, or it might end up on another night. Who knows? These are all ideas, concepts. If you enjoyed the video or if you are in here with me, hit that thumbs up for the one time. Subscribe to your boy. Also, I got some new content coming to you guys. It's going to be some fairly big changes to the way that the Mike Tees Corporation has been ran and moving forward. I appreciate everyone. As always, it's break the sky with your creativity, but this is more so not a review, but a discussion of what's to come. So let's check it out. Hopefully, I can do this right without screwing it up. Now, the first time I majorly messed it up. But the guy that's on the screen is Stephen Womack, and it's how to design the perfect t-shirt. I was actually watching his video, and he got this like distorted, washed out face on his shirt, which I think is super slick, especially if you guys are about to drop a brand. This is just some ideas. I'll stop it periodically and explain or, give a little caption as to. I will also be reading from the comment section, but I'm switching back and forth in between two different screens. So please bear with me. If for some odd forsaken reason this just goes blank like it did to me before, just know, you guys, I'm coming right back to finish up the video. Without further ado, though, let's hop into this. Once again, all video credit goes to Stephen Womack, his team. And hopefully there's no copyright infringement. I'm just going over what he's going over, essentially in my terms.
Welcome back to another video. Today it's a little different because today we want to talk about the t-shirt that I've created for my brand, Three Hills. I've started a brand a few months ago. I did a video introducing the brand. I'll link it right up here for you to go check it out if you want to, explaining the whole vision behind the brand.
For some odd reason, this daggone thing likes to kick me out of here. I think it's because the way that I'm sharing my screen, I have had a lot of issues. So if you see some freezing, I do apologize. I'm going to try to make it through this video so we can actually watch it together. By the way, check it out. Good things come to those that hustle. So let's try this again. So I'm going to hit my share screen. Share screen, of course. It gives you a bunch of prompts that you guys can't see in StreamYard. Hey, Kim, I need to figure out how to do that moving all the way around the screen. We need to have a sit-down chop about that, if at all possible. Okay, so now I'm allow. Bam, there's my screen back. And I'm going to press play. Now, if it kicks me out again, I do humbly apologize, but I appreciate all y'all rocking with me. Let me take a look at my comment section. Your boy is too in the rush to get over to here. Tampa BBQ, hello, how are you doing this Sunday evening? I hope all is well. Educated Natural, how are you doing this evening? Nicole Freiston, how are you doing? Let me see. Well, we got 10. Hey, Sugar, you got a package on the way. Shoot, it's a couple folks got packages coming on the way. Is you talking to me, Tampa BB? Or are you talking to somebody else? No, I like gifts. I'm a fat boy that like cake, I'm messing around. But once again, I'll restart this video because I know it just paused. Hopefully don't do it to me again. But like I said, this is a video by Stephen Womack, and I just put in a simple title, T-shirt trends for 2022. I would like to be doing this with T-shirts. I would like to go over the history of how all of this came to be as far as crafts, the things that we know and use, and like really get a backstory. So I tried to do a couple of little clips on Instagram and on Facebook Shorts, but quickly was brought to my attention that I'm reading from Wikipedia and some other various sites that may not be true. As you guys know, Wikipedia, any and everybody can add information at any given time. So that cannot be a credible source. I have to have the credible sources. I was talking to my brother from another, and he was like, Mike, I think the heat press was invented in 1948 by somebody else. I was trying to explain to him that George Grover is the inventor of the actual heating element that goes inside the heat press, but I couldn't get it out in those type of words. So I'm gonna do a little bit more fact checking before I do any more Mike facts. So if you guys do like that, I see I got a lot of people that looked at that and thumbs it up. I greatly appreciate the support. Hold on, let me go back to the comment section. Marissa, how are you doing this evening? Cake, I like cake, yeah, you know, love cake. Wasn't all about candy bars, but definitely love cake. My sugar, yes, Mike. I hope to do a live tomorrow on it. I'm just trying to figure out the best time. Okay, tomorrow I'm gonna actually be traveling, but Kim, I'm gonna watch it and I'm gonna study it. And I'm gonna digest it. And I'm gonna apply it. Trust me, because I seen how you threw that little clip it up there. You threw that little tidbit, got everybody excited. I'm pretty sure your inbox went wild on that one. I've seen a couple of things that you can do, but I'm not sure if that's the exact right way to do it. So without doing that, what's up, Frankie? I don't know if I can, I don't know if my graphics or my Mac may be too bogged down. I might have to have something else. Without further ado though, let's tap into this real quick. Hopefully I don't get kicked off again. Maybe if I just leave this screen up, but then I can't see the comments. Anyway, Steven, take it away.
Today, we want to talk about the T-shirt that I've created for my brand, Three Hills. I've started a brand a few months ago. I did a video introducing the brand. I'll link it right up here for you to go check it out if you want to, explaining the whole vision behind the brand and all that. But today, I want to talk about the artwork of the new T-shirt that we just released. It's the washed tee, faded washed tee. It's this one right here with that faded face on that washed.
Shameless plug real quick. If you guys are looking for an acid wash shirt like so, Circle Clothing do carry them, and they got them in a wide variety of colors. I'm not sure if you guys are out there looking, but that just caught my eye as I am looking for different fabrics to stamp that grizzly on. I don't want to have your run-of-the-mill average. There's nothing wrong with it. I just don't want to have it.
And I created a reel on Instagram as well as a TikTok video taking you behind the scenes, showing you the whole process of creating this T-shirt in a really, really quick manner. And that totally blew up. You guys smashed that like button. You shared it. So thank you so much for the love on this reel. This really went viral, and that means a lot to me. Thanks for the support. Thanks for supporting the brand. And most of you guys also hit me up with a DM asking me how I created this artwork. And it's really not that hard to do. I'll show you again. It's that blurry face on the T-shirt right here. I hope you can see it right there. And actually, it was just a picture that I took last summer, one of my favorite pictures right here of Maria. And then I took it into Photoshop. I just edited a little bit, and that's when I want to show you.
He's a Maria, like Angelique Jolie.
This face look, maybe inspire you to also take some of your favorite pictures and kind of edit them in the same way. Print them on a T-shirt maybe as well. So yeah, that's what I'm going to show you today. What you will need, of course, is Photoshop. Usually we do everything on the mobile phone on this channel here, but for this one, it's a little bit of a more professional edit. So you will need Photoshop for your computer, and that's what I'm going to show you today. So what we're going to do is open Photoshop, and then in Photoshop, open that picture that we want to use. I, of course, will use the one that I printed on the T-shirt. I'm going to show you step by step exactly what to do to create this blurry face faded effect. And it looks really cool on a T-shirt, so I'm going to show you how to do it now. So we're now in the Photoshop here, as you can see, we have our picture loaded. This is the one I took of Maria last summer, and we can see here it's our main layer. So the first thing we want to do is turn the lock off here, and now we just want to take the eraser tool on the left side here and then just kind of erase the parts that we don't want to use for the artwork. And up here, we just want to make sure that the size of the circle is right, and then the hardness should be at around 0%. So it's a really soft edge that we have here.
Oh, like the
Control Z,
ghosting
that was a
image.
little too much. And I just want to make sure to really cut the edges here that I don't need for this artwork. Maybe like this is good. I'm just gonna pull down the size a little bit to around here. Oh, it's too small. Maybe there, a little bigger even. Right here, just so I can not erase too much of the face. So I think this right here is a good starting point. Now the next thing we want to do is just make sure we create a bottom layer. So what we do here is just create a new fill and adjustment layer.
I'm sorry, y'all. I
layer,
ain't saying too much.
turn this into black. Okay, and now I want to pull this layer beneath.
I'm digesting this like y'all digesting this, but I'm actually going to pull up my Silhouette Studio after this goes off and show you guys a different way of how I get some of the stuff that I use for my t-shirts.
The picture that we just cut out here, because later we want to print it on a dark t-shirt. That's why I just want to have a dark background to see the effect, see how it's going to turn out. And I can see here we still have a lot going on around the face. So again, I changed to the upper layer here, the picture, the eraser tool, and just want to kind of narrow down on the face here. Something like this is good. The next thing we want to do is turn the picture black and white. So we go down here to create a new layer, and then what you want to do is select black and white. Right there, we can see it turned black and white. Perfect.
Oh, that's
now
funny.
we want to go back to layer here, layer 0, our base layer, and then we hit select on top, and then we go to color range. And now we want to make sure that we
Super dope.
only select the highlights in the picture. Since we're going to print it on a dark t-shirt on a dark background, we want the highlights selected. And as you can see here, we select highlights. If you would select shadows, you would get the dark parts only, as you can see here. Maybe for a white t-shirt, that would be cool. But we have a dark shirt, so we're going to go select the highlights. And now you can.
So if y'all seen the Notorious B.I.G. that I did, there was one that actually printed out in that green color, and I had some trouble trying to get back to that green kind of hue. And then I put like Notorious at the top and green, and then at the bottom. It was simply something like this, but it was explained with different tools, being that I use the Silhouette Studio. Let me see if you guys are still on here. Yeah, okay. So I can't actually see the comments unless I go in and come back out. So if I'm not responding to a comment in a timely manner, just know I'm here with you guys. The whole basis for this is I just want to show, you know, another creator's creative thought process, and then I'm going to go into my own.
Choose the range here. The lower the range, the more dark spots it's going to take. So we might want to adjust this to around here. You can just play around with this and just adjust it to your liking, to where you like it. And once we have this, I think here it's great. We hit OK. And now you can see this area here is selected on our layer. Now we hit Command J to duplicate the layer. And now what we did is just duplicated only those selected highlights. So now if I turn this bottom layer off here, by hitting that eye symbol, we can see that only the highlights are selected. It's already a really cool effect. Now maybe I want to erase a little bit of the shirt here. So again, eraser tool, make sure you're in the right layer, and then just kind of erase the bottom here maybe a little bit, and then again hit that layer.
I'm not a fan of the background music. However, I am a fan of the way that he is explaining it. It is very easy to follow along. So if I was to be in this program right now, which I believe this is Photoshop, like he said, this would be very easy to stop, pause, and actually catch up to where he's at and follow. So right now, Stephen Womack, salute to you, bro. I just was searching t-shirt trends and styles and came across this.
And now, basically, the last thing we want to do to give it that cool vintage blur effect is go to filter on top here,
Yep.
and then go to blur, select motion blur,
Yeah, that's
and now you can see that it created that blur. Make sure that the angle is horizontal here, or if you want, you could also switch this up a little bit, and you can see it's dragged in different directions. I personally like the horizontal one most, right here, and then now you can just play around with the distance to where you like the picture to be blurred. I think maybe around here is where I had it, where it's cool, and once we have this, we hit OK, and that's it already. Now what you want to do is export the file right here, export as PNG file. That's very important because we want the background to be transparent. Now before we do this, we have to turn off that black layer here, and now you can see we have that transparent background again,
like a ghost.
So this is how we want to export it. So we hit file, export as PNG, and then you can just put it wherever you want. Just say artwork, save it to the desktop, and that's it. Now I'll show you real quick how we're just going to transform it and transport it onto that mock-up of the t-shirt. Now here we're in Adobe Illustrator, as you can see on top here, and we have the t-shirt mock-up.
How many of y'all rocking with Adobe Illustrator or Photoshop? I know a lot of people that use Affinity. I don't hear a lot of people talk about the Silhouette Studio. It's almost like non in comparison, but I'm gonna bring y'all up to date with that. But if you use Adobe Illustrator, Photoshop, or all of those, drop a comment, let me know. How do you get your artwork?
Right here, right there, as you can see. So now what you want to do is just insert or just drag and drop the file that we have just created in Photoshop. So we put it to our desktop here. We call it artwork PNG. Pull it into the frame. It's going to be huge now, so we want to resize this by just kind of pulling the edges. And now you can see right here, it already looks amazing, just like on that t-shirt that we printed right there.
Almost looks like a ghost.
Just add your
still dope.
Your brand name if you want. We put Three Hills, of course, and the font I selected here was Druk Wide Bold. It's not a free font. You have to pay for this if you want to use it commercially. So make sure to always keep in mind that you have the rights to use the font. I think white, of course.
Major Jim, you heard what he just said. If you're using these fonts out here, like me, I mix and match, but I try to get all commercial free use. That means you can use it anywhere and you can charge without, essentially being taken to court. People have been taken to court for less, far less. Trust me, you don't want to go because of a font.
Looks much better right there. So, yeah, just maybe a little smaller. So it's really just a subtle detail here. And then somewhere around here should be fine. And that's it. And this is it, guys. I hope you could fall.
So that was super dope. The fact that he was able to create that font in the way that he did, and that picture, that ghosting, that image that he put up there. This is like foreign language to me. I have Photoshop, never used it. So to me as well, I use Silhouette a lot, but I see a lot of the things that they use, and I know in my brain, okay, they may call it fade tool over here, but over here it may just be fader, or it may just be a erase brush, or it may be, you got to kind of figure out exactly which is what. Um, that was Nicole Freisen. That the Educated Natural says I use Affinity, Silhouette, Business, and Canva. Canva, I tried with Canva and almost threw my phone because I had made something super dope, but I guess I didn't save it. So I hit like a back arrow and I was on I don't know, I think Samsung. I might have been on the iPhone. I don't know which phone I was on. Whatever phone it was, I hit the back arrow and it erased everything. And I almost had a whole heart attack, fell out and all of that. But I've been having trouble with Canva. I haven't got the chance to use the Affinity. Seek always tell me I should switch over to Affinity. It's like a one-time cost. But y'all started with the Silhouette, and I've learned a lot in the Silhouette. When I say I've learned a lot in the Silhouette, I know how to manipulate the tools. I could do anything and everything that I've been seeing everywhere else. And I'm like, okay, you did that over there, but I could do it over here as well. Canva is your last resort. Canva and Cricut on my phone. See, that's the super dope thing. That's Kim that said Canva is my last resort. And Tampa BBQ Queen says Canva, Cricut, and Cricut on my phone. My fault. I haven't had the chance to use any phone apps, but I do know that Silhouette recently came out with one that you can use on your iPod. And I'm going to give the credit to Jason Maycock because he was the one that told me that South Bay Creations. But, I don't. My typical to go to, like I said, is Silhouette for everything. When I say everything, I literally mean everything. All right, let me get up out of here. So I wonder if I should start a whole class right now with the daggone Silhouette, if I should just pull up one of my videos and talk about that. Let's let the people decide. Y'all, should I pull up my Silhouette? I actually was doing something in my Silhouette. My sipping paint for my auntie, getting these canvases ready. Hold on, let's remove him. Right here. So I'm branding these right now. I'm about to put BTS Breeze on them, and then like a stencil. She wants a stencil of this lady and then another lady, and she wants to draw onto these. And then she's gonna take it. It's like a total of 20 of them. She's gonna take it down south and do a sipping paint. And I was introducing to her about the kits and stuff. It's up to you. We here all over. I just used my phone to screenshot and did a slice for it. Oh, that's slick. See the Cameo isn't as versatile as that. I cannot speak on Cricut. I would like to speak on Cricut. Eventually, I'm gonna get me one. But I'm not in a rush to jump to it. But while I do got y'all here, I might as well show you what I was talking about. Let's see if I can bring it up. So stop sharing screen. Okay. If it kick us out of here, I'm gonna come right back. It shouldn't, but it may. It did it before. Stop. Anybody else use on a regular? If you use StreamYard on a regular, let me know. Kim, I know you use it on a regular. And my whole reason for asking, because I keep pausing. I look like my stuff's all out of whack. Okay, just click out. Obviously, when it decides that it will do it, it will. So I hit stop share screen. If you guys can hear me, I'm not sure, or if it's completely frozen. and it's got me froze on my computer. I'm just waiting for it to stop sharing the screen. Yo. All right, so I am back, and with closing out my, I guess, my other tab, my computer just can't handle it. So real quick, before I even hop onto anything else, I got 609 videos on here, edited and ready and posted to YouTube. A lot of people will be like, "Well, Mike, why do you have so many videos? You need to put them on storage. You need to do this. You need to do that." I am currently in the process of doing all of that. With this issue, though, my computer freezes like crazy. So a lot of times on Squad Creatives, or if I'm doing a live anywhere, I'll just freeze and then I'll get kicked out. Now, for this version of StreamYard that I'm paying, I pay $66 a month, which is a lot. But it's so I can bring the most professional quality to you. Now, my background and everything, like I've told you guys before, it's getting ready to change. We're going through some changes right now. I guess I could look up instead of looking down. So used to looking down. Before I got kicked off, I was talking about Silhouette and doing like different designs in Silhouette. My thing is, I don't want to pull up Silhouette, get to explain something to y'all, and it freeze because I'm in StreamYard. So for this one, for this occasion, I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to continue our conversation that we're having right now. And if there's any question you guys would like to ask me, let's talk about it. Got plenty of time. Canva, a lot of people use Canva. It's all up and down my Instagram news feed. That daggone Canva. It kind of took the design world by storm. I don't know how long it's been out, but now you can get all types of classes over. You got certain people explaining it, doing baseball jerseys. Let's see the baseball jerseys. One more thing, real quick. Also, I got videos that I'm editing. So that's it's a number of factors why my stuff is not working. Is the price for StreamYard or something else? So the original price was like I think I started out at $20, which just gives you the basic free stuff. And then I was like, well, actually we had recorded an episode and it didn't record, it didn't save. And that's why I know I needed more recording storage. So I opted for like the second package, which was like $50, and then you get like 100 hours to record. Well, Christmas time came around. We did the raffling, but we wanted to replay videos during the time that we wasn't up. So I added more storage. Upon adding that storage, it was like 100 extra hours. So now I get 200 hours to just record. Um, but every time you air something or you play off of StreamYard, it uses those recorded hours. So I end up paying for some more, which was like 17.99, and that's how my price got to be 66 something. And I pay it every month. But the things that you can do once you do get the right running computer, the functions and everything is like top notch. Now, Restream recently came out with a whole bunch of stuff that they didn't have when we first got on the first time because that was our first recording platform. And now they're saying that you'll be able to bring on people onto your actual YouTube channel if you have enough hours. So they're trying to do away with the secondary stream yards and the restreams and things of that nature. I personally don't have a problem with StreamYard. I can get on it on my phone. I can access it. I can send links anywhere. To me, hands down, this has been the best program. But the Twitch Studio, I set up a Twitch account. That looked like the best of the best. But once again, these is all different, streaming platforms. And of course, the Twitch one is free, the basic. But then they'll give you like an upgraded version that you could pay like $50 or $60 a month. Pretty much it's just what you want to invest into it. Like the quality of this StreamYard and through my lens and me looking through it onto my computer, I look kind of granular. I don't look as clear. But then I'll go back and I'll watch it on my TV or I'll watch an episode somewhere else and I'm like, okay, I was clear. This on my computer, I looked horrible. Hopefully, I had a blessed, productive weekend. You know, I'm going to say it. I don't know if y'all gridded. I did a little bit. Like I said, I'm working on these canvases. Got a couple videos to edit, which I'm dreading. It's like once you edit a couple of videos, you get tired of it. And that's why I haven't had as much content. I mean, I got the content to just put up, but like I'm the type of person where I edit it on the phone, I edit it in iMovie, then I edit it in YouTube. So it's like 3 different editing processes before you guys get to actually watch the video. And as of late, I've been doing the premiere so we can all catch it together. So I see those mess ups that I could have potentially took out, but it is what it is. I need my production crew back. And I really want to bring facts to the industry. I'm gonna hop back on that though real quick. My Mike facts. The reason why is because a lot of times when you ask a person, well, do you know where it came from? People can't give you the answer. They can speculate. And I thought I had like the gold mine, but then I seen that it was sourced from the Wikipedia because a lot of these sites they'll just put up the facts, they'll write their whole little article. Then you'll get to the end of the website, and in the corner somewhere it'll say from Wikipedia. But like the one where I was reading, I don't know if y'all caught this one. The first silk screen, they use human hair. Could you imagine that? And like they're saying all of this stuff was based out of Asia. This is just from articles that I read. Right now, I can't source them because I do not have the articles up. Once I got to reading that, and I seen that the first actual silk screen, mesh silk screen, was made with human hair. That was intriguing. I'm like, well, hopefully these people donated the hair. I would hate to get chopped off because y'all needed my hair to make some screens. You know what I'm saying? You never know back in those days. So, what's up, late night crafting with Stacy? How are you doing? Testing out this StreamYard, seeing if I'm gonna get kicked off again. It was a couple of things I wanted to do on this computer, but it ain't letting it happen. I do have another question for y'all. You guys that do record videos, how are you recording? Is everybody using phones? Are we using a traditional camera? What software? What editing software are we rocking with? The Educated Natural. I just realized tomorrow I won't be able to go live tomorrow. I may have to do it Wednesday. I have to invite some people up. Oh, count me in. Educated Natural when you do it. I'll definitely just send me the link. I'll come on in from where I'm at, wherever I'm at, and I will be willing to, be tested, trying to figure this out with you. I know it looks super cool, and it's definitely with the professional shoes, especially when they're like doing little clips. I think it adds a lot more to the visual aspect as far as recording. Nicole Friesen never recorded a video. Pick up that phone and record. We want to see them creative talents. Or if you're using a camera, I know a lot of folks using DSLRs, the Nikon cameras. Them things are expensive and they're heavy. So not only do you got to buy an expensive heavy camera, you got to you got to hire somebody to walk around with this expensive heavy camera recording you do what it is that you do. I got a crash course from Alexis on how to use the iPhone, how to angle it right, and then the World Wide Web, and then of course YouTube University. Everybody go to YouTube University. Out here. Let's go, Nicole. Out here. She said out here. Okay. Nicole Reeves, how you doing tonight? Hope all is well and all is going in your favor. Frankie, I had 2 DSLR cameras, and they were the best investment I made. Where's the content, man? Let's see the content, Frankie. How did you edit? More importantly, did you have it like to sync straight to your computer? I have to get a DSLR. I have a DSLR camera somewhere around here. It's just heavy, complicated. Excuses, y'all. I should have been and used it, learned it, and took off with it. But I got comfortable with the iPhone. They say the best cameras is on the iPhone. Ironically made by Samsung. Sipping Paints. Have you guys been to any? Have you heard of any? Or are you thinking about throwing one together for yourself? Frankie, I use it for the band that I work with. Okay. That's why I was seeing the video when you would put them up. Man, that was about a year ago. A year or two ago. You talking about when you was going to like the restaurants and the bands was up there singing? I've been going live almost every day on TikTok. I'm not famous enough on TikTok yet to go live, so I need to try it. Today I almost kicked the Logitech C920 outside today. What it was taking you through it, giving you some issues. So real quick, I'm gonna talk about some advantages and some disadvantages that I see on my end as being the person that use StreamYard. YouTube Studio, especially if you have enough. Hello, Dims Designs, how are you doing? If you have enough subscribers, you have enough watch hours, and you're very active on YouTube, they'll give you extras like you get the super chat or you'll get the applause button. You'll get the members where they can join and get exclusive content. And then also just the super chat itself, they can like tip you while you're talking. In StreamYards, you can't typically do this. you can put up a link or some type of capture code that folks can scan and send stuff to you, send money, send donations, whatever. But StreamYard works extremely well if you have not hit those thresholds and you want to get a live out. A lot of folks just like doing live. Some people don't like doing lives. Some folks rather do a pre-record. I've been on both sides. I've done pre-records and I've done lives. The only thing about live is you got to be careful with what you say in your opinion, because it can come off wrong. Hence, that's why I took the other video that I did live talking about DTF versus vinyl, because I didn't want people to take what I was saying out of context. Like, I hate DTF or something. There's no hate towards DTF. It's just I haven't worked with it that much, and what I worked with, it's like a very minimal line between those that get it right and those that are just pumping it out to just pump it out to sell it. No knock, once again. But that's the reason why the video is not out to the public. So I'm looking on the background of my desktop. You know your boy multitasking. I was actually taking a video from my phone to here. So we talked about StreamYard. I was going to talk about bringing up a course for Silhouette. I am going to bring up a course, but not a course like a charge course. I'm going to do like a comparison video. So you guys just watched that video that I just showed you where he kind of ghosted out, faded out the image. I want to do that same thing in the Silhouette and show you guys how to make that possible with Silhouette, because you can do the same thing. Now, there's different names. Layers is something that's commonly used in all the design programs. However, the tool names are different. So, for instance, that PNG layer that they have, that checkerboard background, Silhouette doesn't offer that. So when you go to close out, especially in Silhouette Business, you get to offer, or they give you a couple of different end links that you can use: PNG, SVG, I believe PDF, and just a regular file. And you could choose from those. When it comes to layering, though, on Silhouette, it's very, very simple. You're just pulling up what it is that you're using, you cooking it off to the side, and you decide if you want that in the front or in the back. But the options aren't like layer 1, layer 2, layer 3, or actually hitting the lock button or the lock function, which I will explain. But y'all, appreciate y'all rocking with me. Even though it's 11:16 on a Sunday, and you will see me early in the morning tomorrow, as it is grit time. Got a couple errands to run, and I got a question. Y'all want to see the latest video on the trip to the Spirit of Start, or you think I should wait on the documentary? I'm doing a full-length documentary from the basement to the store to the next question mark. Everybody on here and stars, y'all make sure y'all check out one another. I don't have the current time. I don't know exactly where everybody's videos is at, but I do know a lot of you guys have posted brand new videos, which I'm going to check out. And Kim, please don't forget me on Wednesday. Whenever you go to do that, just send me a message. Let me know. I will click on. All right, so the hint over. There's going to be, when I say the documentary will be like literally, y'all, when I was in the basement. Frank, you remember those days. I got some of the footage. So I'm going to start off there. I'm going to show you exactly where my current thought process was from there onto the process of moving into the first storefront and being able to service the public like that. I didn't get a lot of recording of my LLC or when I was going through that, but I'll explain it briefly And then into the next step that I'm going into, I'm hoping to have not just me, but some of the actual moving components with me when I'm making it. So it's tedious, but I did get the Spirit of Stark. For those that don't know what the Spirit of Stark is, you may have heard me mention it. It's almost like it's a silk screen shop, but they cater to the athletic departments around here as far as the schools go. So hence the Spirit of Stark, or the Spirit of Lawrence Township, or the Spirit of Massillon. It's just the team mascot, the logo, and they put like different sayings on shirts. And when it's football, baseball, soccer, any of the sports teams go out, they cater to Spirit wear shirts around those colors, around those themes, around that time. Well, the Spirit of Start, where I had just went to recently in this last video that I'm about to edit, I went out to Maslin, and he was showing me some of the different techniques that he do as far as embroidery, screen printing, um, and some other facets I can't really talk about. Oh, they also do brand fulfillment as well from the Spirit of Stark. So if you have a brand and you're anywhere close and you would like a fulfillment center, that's definitely a spot to hit up. I cannot wait to show y'all this video. But it's a one video that's going to turn into several videos, as it is a big, huge process. I'm super excited, super pumped about it. And I also got to figure out something better to do with this, with my life, like this. I like giving y'all the updates, the play-by-play, so y'all know what's going on, but it needs a little bit more professional touch to it. But as I stated, I'm over here on the East Coast. It's 11:20 Sunday. It's another week, y'all, and we got to get to it. Ain't nobody gonna get to it for us but us. So let's do it. I appreciate all y'all coming to rock with me. Kim, Late Night Stacy, Late Night Crafting with Stacy, Nicole, Frankie, the other Nicole, Tampa BBQ, everybody, Marissa. Salute to y'all, for real, for real. That's what I do it for. I'm gonna keep gritting. I'm gonna keep grinding. I will catch y'all on the next. Have a blessed, productive night. Let's grit. I got a comment down here. Hold on. Hold on. Peace.